All right, hello, all you night readers. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is well. Hey, Dreamweaver, welcome. Nice and early. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's been that way for the past 5 or 6 nights. Craziness going on. Lots and lots of people. Hey, Vic, how are you? I love the new name. Did I mention that? Our theme for the next 24 hours is boundaries. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. This is the very tired night reader sound, as opposed to the normal night reader sound, right? Yeah. So our theme for the next 24 hours is boundaries. You know, sometimes that's a good thing. Hello, Seba. Hello, Pinky Lee. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. So keep that in mind. You know, sometimes that's just what we need, right? Or some boundaries to keep us, to keep things going the way they should be going. So that's our theme for the next 24 hours. Awesome. So, all right, Dreamweaver, so it begins. So it begins. Hey, Tarot Magician, welcome. It's good to see you. Stacy Miles, how are you? Tarot Magician, how are you? Martinka, how are you? Wow. Well, we're cranking them out. Hey, Kayla, hi. Hope you're feeling a little better. Hope you're starting to feel better. All right. Spirit guides for Vicky. Spirit guides are trying to tell you. Oh, gosh. Spirit guides are trying to tell you that you've become newly inspired about working on this live show. I think, I think it's been something that's really been you've been extremely energetic about and very motivated to get into, right? I think you really feel motivated. You can see how there's that motivation, that energy there, right? The Queen of Swords says, you have to do it. If you're going to do it, you have to be honest about it and you have to be very unbiased about it. That's the thing. Even, if it's a good reading, it's a good reading. If it's not a good reading, well, unfortunately, you can't sugarcoat it, right? You just have to give it the way it is sometimes. And people may not like it. People unsubscribe. That's for sure. Sometimes because they just, not happy that they got a reading that wasn't positive. But they can't all be positive, right? Not every question could be a yes answer. The Ten of Swords says that you're trying to find the hope in all of it. You try to find hope in the whole situation, which is going to be good. I think this is all going to come out of meditation. I think you're being very patient about how you're doing this and getting everything all ready to go before you actually start it. I think you have, I think meditation helps you. I think it really does. And I think once you finally start the actual live shows like this, I believe it will take off. I think it's going to take off pretty quickly. You'll have a good following because you already have a good group of people that are around you. And you already have friends from many, many different tarot channels that would come and and support you. That's what I'm trying to say, yes. So that's what I get. That's what I get for you, Vic. I think that's what the message is. It seems to be what the message is. Stacy, how's your week going? I don't know, you tell me. Let's see. All right, Stacy. Stacy. Okay. How is your week going? Okay, hold on 1 second. Very sorry about that. I don't usually do that, but I heard a big thud here, and I had to make sure my wife hadn't fallen. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, now my heart's beating 100 miles an hour. Okay. Stacy, how's your week going? Better than mine, I hope. I think things are going okay. I think you have some restless energy going on right now. Some restless energy that's causing you, it's causing you problems. I think there's a problem going on that is, that's kind of, it's more serious than you think it is, or it's more serious than it should be, due to all this restless energy and stuff. Something happened, and somebody got quite upset about it. I think that's what I think. I think it's a huge burden on you. I think things are really weighing on your mind. The high priest is telling me that you need. You need some beliefs. You need to comprehend exactly what's going on. Maybe some good advice would be good, because right now we have the Five of Pentacles is telling me that there's probably you're probably feeling like you've been left out of something, and that's what caused this problem in the first place. An insecurity issue or feeling left out of something. That's kind of what I'm seeing. That's what I see for you, Stacy. And I'm very sorry that I had to get up in the middle of your reading and take off for a second. I don't usually do that. All right. So, all right, let's see where we are. Hey, CM, welcome. Sailor Moon's good to have you. Kayla, I already said you. CM, how's your painting going? Shashi, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back, Shashi. Thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you got here early. I think last night, I know I did a reading for you yesterday, but I believe you had another question that was probably further down in the chat, and I think I missed it. I just think I never got to it because it was just so busy. So, good idea. Get here nice and early. Get your reading done, right? All right. The meetup. Oh, that's right. You had your meetup yesterday too, with the people down at the boardwalk. And that went really well. See, things are, things are looking up for you, I think. I think things are really looking up for you. So, all right, Shashi. So I see. This is about your marriage and kids. I see good stuff. I mean, the Fool card basically tells me, yeah, there's children involved and there's kids involved, and they are innocent and naive. You know, there's immaturity because they're kids. That's a kid thing. You know, it's not an immaturity of an adult. It's just the way it is, right? So I really see that here. The Knight of Wands is telling me that your spouse is somebody who's very adventurous, very much a risk taker, very, very much, very passionate, right? Sometimes a bit of a show off, but not always. And the Ten of Pentacles shows me that you were doing okay financially. You are okay in your community, right? It looks like, you're all right. You guys are okay in your community. So, people think good things about you, about the two of you. But I see the Devil card. The Devil card kind of means to me that, there's some type of, maybe betrayal or some kind of some type of a temptation, maybe some type of an addiction to something that is really throwing a wrench into your marriage at this point. I do think, though, that overall you're kind of, you're quite happy. You're very thankful for all you have. You're thankful for your family. You're thankful for your children. I just think you need to get past this. I just think there's something there that maybe, that may be just a little unsettling for you. And I think that could be the problem. All right? So that's what I see. Your kids, I think, your kids seem like, I think they're fine. The Ten of Pentacles shows how happy everything is with them. You guys do everything you can for them. You and your spouse do everything you can for the kids. You buy them what they need, a little extra here and there, right? Hey, Fairy Wren. Every time I say that, Siri comes on. Every single time. It's so weird. All right, you're very welcome, Shashi. That's good. Hello, Anaya. I hope it's Anaya, not Anya. I'm not sure. I think it's Anaya, though. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. I don't mind. I'd rather know, so I get it right from now on. The Devil card again, as CM says. Christina says, hey, Night Reader, update on my sister. She passed her test and then decided to drink and do drugs. It's a mess. My question is, what's next for her? Will she get arrested or have any consequences? I gotta tell you, at this rate, I don't think she's ever going to get... I don't ever think she's going to get in trouble. I don't ever think she's going to get into any type of help that she actually needs. I really don't. I just don't see it with all the, she kind of skates through barely everything that's going on. It seems like, she kind of slips right through everybody's fingers. Yeah, I see that right there. I see that right there. All right, well, the Empress is showing me that she is... It's not showing me anything normal about it. That's the problem. It's not showing me the stuff that I would expect, because the Empress card does not have anything in it, to do with deceit or deception. The Empress is not that way. I do see she's very creative, though. I think that's what it is. I think it's a creativity. And that creativity makes it easy for her to, get away with things. The Seven of Pentacles just shows you that she is always very patient. She's very patient. She doesn't, she knows when she can do things and when not to do things. And she takes her time to make sure. And again, she's taking her time with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very calculating, right? They're very cautious and very calculating. And once they could take a while to make a decision, but they could also be making plans that will take place in the future, but and get there slowly. So yeah, if she tested okay and passed her tests today, or just recently, well, then she planned ahead to make sure she was going to do that. She had the whole plan in place, and there's the plan, and this is her just waiting it out, just waiting for that plan to finish. I think she's really good at the I think she's very good at being at coming up with ideas and plans. I think she's mastered ways of getting around things and getting past things. And I think I think she feels extremely calm and relaxed about the whole thing. I think she just doesn't really care, and it's, it's evident. It's very evident in all the things that have been going on with her. So that's what's going on with Yvette, right? Your sister. Yeah. So. All right, Seba. I'm just trying to catch up on a couple quick things. Okay, good. All right, so Seba wants to know, may I please have a general reading for next month? July, thank you. Sure, you absolutely can, Seba. It's good to have you back. Haven't seen you in a while, Seba. Or if you have been here and kind of snuck in under the radar, maybe I just didn't see you, right? There's always that chance. All right. So. Anya. Okay. Anya. You like Anaya, huh? But it's actually Anya. Okay. I got it. That's cool. That's good. I'll keep that in mind now, and I'll get it right. But if you ever decide to change it, that's a nice one, right? Anaya is nice. So, Siva, what's going on for the next month in July? I think you are going to be extremely in touch with your emotions next month. I think things are really going to seem emotional. I think you're gonna really feel emotions more than you normally do. I think there's going to be something, going on that's going to cause you emotions. It's going to cause you movement. You're definitely not going to. I don't think you're going to move. I really don't think you're going to move, but sometimes that happens. But I think you are going to be going somewhere that's going to be important to you. And again, it's going to it's going to give you emotions, either good or bad. I mean, it's not, emotions can be good or bad emotions, right? Or they could be just emotional, right? I do see that there may be some money problems coming through in July, but there is hope for things. I think, there's hope and hope and healing and I think you're inspired by things. I think you will be inspired by things that are coming up. And then by the end of the month, I just think that you finally find that inner peace and you're really, happy and you kind of are content in the way things are at this time. And how that's how they're going to be. And there just is no, there's no change in it. And there's no way to change it. It's just the way it is. So you become content with it. So that's what I see for you for July. Okay, Siva, thank you. Thank you very much. Martinka says, am I going to move into a new place this week? Can I have a reading on this, please? Yeah, you can. Every time I move down a little bit, all of a sudden there's like 50 messages I miss. Yeah, Christina, you're right. She thinks she's unstoppable. Oh, that's not it. Jeez. She thinks she's unstoppable, and she always gets away with it, which is the problem. I think she's really getting away with it. So, okay. So, are you going to move into a new place this week? Are you going to move into a new place, Martinka? All right. I really think that something, I think somebody in your life is going to help with this decision. And I think that might be the reason that you feel like you have to move. I think you are, I think you're willing to let go of the place you're at right now. I think you're willing to sacrifice it. And I think, again, you would do that for the relationship that you have. There is a turning point coming. There are changes coming, which, could be moving. There is movement with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's always turning, so that is movement. And here I see, where you're looking to see if the grass is actually greener on the other side. And you do anything you can to get that view. I do see that it's been a bit of a struggle. I see that, there's some type of a fight going on, possibly with a landlord or something like that, a neighbor or something that really makes you feel like you have to move this week. So, that's kind of what I think. I don't really see anything that shows, though, that you're really moving, that there's any kind of serious movement going on. So, the only thing that shows any movement at all is maybe the Wheel of Fortune, and that's a very minor detail in the Wheel of Fortune card. That's not usually what the Wheel of Fortune's got anything to do with. So I don't think it's going to happen in this week. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen this week. If I had something out there that was like the Chariot before, where you could see where the Chariot was moving real fast, I would say absolutely. But with that, I just didn't see it. Somebody donated. If you could let me know who it was. Someone donated, and I appreciate that very, very much. And I want to make sure I do your reading right now. So, yeah, somebody donated. I don't know who it is. And I'm looking, but I don't see where anybody's mentioned it. Shashi, that's exactly, that's kind of where the Ten of Swords was going with that whole thing. Where I said about trying to find hope, because there has been hurt in the past. There's been very painful endings to things. So I do see that. Yeah, I'm not sure who it is that donated, but please, please let me know. Please let me know who it was, and I will try to get to you. I'll get to you right away, you know. All right, where was I? All right, I did Seba. You've been busy, CM, yeah. You haven't been able to finish it yet. That's all right. You'll finish your painting. It'll come out nice. You worked on it today a little bit. Where am I? I'm way... Oh, gosh. There we go. I said it right the second time. Oh, there we go. Whew. I thought I'd never find it. All right, Sailor Moon had a question. Her question was, who will help me in my professions? All right, let's see. Oh, nope. Okay, never mind. Very good. Who will help me in my professions? Who will it be now? All right. I think it's going to be somebody who is above you, meaning a parent or grandparent, whether they are still alive or not. Either way, I think they are, above you, which would be parents, grandparents, something to that effect, as being above you. So when I talk about above you, beside you, or below you, it doesn't mean that it's not like a status thing. Above you, to me, is parents and grandparents. Beside you are brothers and sisters, cousins, close friends. And below you would be children or grandchildren. So if I ever say that and you think I'm talking down about somebody, I'm not. It's just the way I am doing it. It's just the way I explain things. All right, so I think somebody above you is trying to help you comprehend what's going to happen, what you're going to need in your profession. I think it's somebody you thought the world of. You do have the world card, and the world is always happy stuff, joy and success, right? And that's great. But I think that this person that is helping you is someone who you think the world of. I think your profession is going to take off. I think it's going to, it's going to move quickly. I think things are going to go very well for it. I think you'll broaden your horizons. It'll be a new adventure, right? But I do think you'll have confidence in it. I think you'll move forward pretty quickly. I do see where there is some kind of disconnect between you and someone that wants to help you. I can see that there is a disconnect between the two of you. But I think, because I think that person is trying to control the situation too much. So, I think one person is being very helpful and all. I think there's a second person that's also trying to help, but that person is being very controlling, and they're smart. They know what they're doing, but they're trying to take over the whole thing, the whole project on you. So that is kind of what I see. That's what I see, Sailor Moon. What do you think? I think it's two people. Honestly, I think this one person has actually passed away, and this is like a spirit guide. This person, I think, is here now. This is a person I think that's here now. And I'm sure, if any of that kind of made sense to you, then I think you know who these people are. All right. Thanks so much, Sailor Moon. I appreciate that. I appreciate your question. Thanks for hanging in there and waiting. All right, let's see. Searching. Yeah. See, the thing everybody doesn't realize, the people on Facebook don't realize, I have a list here of Facebook and YouTube people in the order that they've put stuff. So my YouTube people can't see my Facebook messages, and my Facebook people can't see my YouTube messages. So it makes it a little difficult. If I don't get right to your reading and there's somebody else I pick in between, it's just because you can't see them. So Ida says, will Padram take any action towards me? If so, when? All right. So Ida, thanks for being here. Are you new? Are you new to this group? If you are, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. That would be great. And welcome. Welcome to our group. Welcome to the group. That's for sure. All right, let's see. I'm just trying to get down and find one more thing. All right. Hey, Selena, welcome. All right, so here's what I see. I see that he is not really open to it. I don't see where he's really open to taking any action at this time. I see where he is very reserved, very distant from things. You can see that kind of in the way that she's sitting there. She's really not paying attention to anything that's going on. She's kind of on her own and, being distant from everyone. The Six of Cups says that you are, pretty much, you're trying to be, you're being a bit nostalgic, not trying, but you are being a bit nostalgic, right? You're kind of looking back on things that have happened in the past, and you're trying to get those things back. If you look back into the past, of course, when things were a happy time here, well, you have to watch to make sure, that doesn't always happen again. It doesn't always come back to that. The Five of Swords is telling me that, there's that he may be playing some type of mind games with you, right? And that's causing a problem between the two of you. It's definitely causing conflict. I think it's, all give and no take. Or no, all taken, all give and no take. No. Something like that. I don't know. I think you're giving to him. I think you're trying to help him. You're trying to stay in touch with him all the time and stuff like that. And he's not reciprocating. He's not giving that right back to you. So he's not giving you the feelings that you want, even though you're giving him those feelings. I think he is just very... he's just focused on something else. He's completely focused on something else. And again, from here being very distant, and here you can kind of see where this person is looking down. They're just focused on something completely different. They're not really thinking about what's right in front of them. So unfortunately, Ida, I don't think that he is going to take any actions towards you. At least for the rest of this month, at least for June. June's only got 2 weeks left, I think. I don't even know. What's today? Today's the 17th. My goodness. All right. So, Pinky, I can see your questions. I just don't see a question from you yet. I may not have got down that far. I may just not have got to that point. Okay, so Pinky would like a message from her spirit guides. Thank you, Kayla, for bringing it down somewhere a little more manageable. That's for sure. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on in the chat, and it's not, that doesn't work so well. Because 20 different messages go through while I'm doing a reading, and I'm like so far behind that I don't have a clue what's going on. Sometimes it's not even, you're not even talking, you guys aren't talking to me, which is okay. It's great that you talk to each other. So I just think that's good. I think that's a good thing when you guys all talk to each other. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Martinka, you're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. And oh gosh, let's see, where are we? Sailor Moon says, thank you very much. Also that I find your readings really good and guided, and I appreciate that. See you later, Vic. You had to leave. That's okay. I understand. See you later. All right. Okay. Then a whole new bunch just jumped in. Okay. All right. So, a message from your spirit guides, Pinky Lee. I think your spirit guides are telling you to get away. Not get away from them, but get away in life. Get away from what's going on in life right now. Move forward. Move forward into something else. Do something else that's going to make you happy, and like I said, by getting away. I think you're just exhausted right now from things that have been happening. I think that's just the way things are right now. I think you are completely worn out. You're completely burned out from everything, and you need to rejuvenate yourself, right? Renew. You need to flip on that switch, the reset switch, right? Again, I see where you are really looking back at life, just like the one with the dogs and the boy and the man and the young and old dog. I see the same thing in here in this Six of Cups, where you're helpful. You want to really help people, and it makes you it makes you think about the past. Okay? When you help people, it makes you think about the past where people have probably helped you. That's how I see it. The Strength card is just telling me to just be that exactly. Be strong. Be strong. Be courageous. Whatever it is that's going on, you can get through it because you are strong. Whatever those burdens are, whatever's laying down on top of you, whatever is, pushing all that weight on you is, that's happening is a lot, but you're strong. You're strong enough to get past it, and you will have the courage to do that. So I think that's kind of what the message is. I think the message is that, do something for yourself because you're exhausted. Don't worry about the burdens. You're strong enough to get past them. Help people that have helped you. Kind of pay it forward, right? That's what I like to, that's kind of how I like to do it. I pay it forward when, people have helped me in the past get this whole thing, this whole live show and stuff going and get people here and all. And, so when people who are just starting out ask me about, how do I do this and how do I do that? I have no problems answering questions for people right away and, helping them, because it was done for me. It was done for me. So I pay it forward, right? Selena says, I have a question. My family seems to be going through some drama with a family member and it's becoming exhausting. Yeah. So my question is whether or not this family member will get it together. Yeah. Will they get it together or not? This is where we need that. What do you call it? The four of swords card, right? That's exhausting. That's the exhaustion card. The four of swords is exhausting. Or the nine of swords, that's the nightmares, right? Then we know it's a nightmare. Anytime there's drama with family members, it could be a nightmare. All right, so there's my justice card. I knew justice or temperance would make it show its lovely face again. That's for sure. All right, so the Four of Wands is telling me that this person is they're important to you. There's someone who, they are very important to you, even though they're causing drama at this time. They're still important to you because they are still a very close family member. They're just acting very childish. They're acting very immature. They aren't thinking about doing things. They just kind of do them, And again, you can see they've got so many different ideas and they don't know where they're really going. They're not even paying attention where they're going. But they are walking across that gap on the sword, right? And that makes it, kind of shows that they're doing things without thinking. The Nine of Wands shows where, they're very standoffish. They're being very standoffish and they are, defiant. Defiant's the best word for it. I think things are going to come to, I think they are going to get, I think something's going to happen where they have to get it together. Basically that's the answer to your question. I really think there's going to be something happening. Something will happen to bring that balance back to them, and they will have to get it together. And I think it's going to take patience. It's going to take empathy, and it's going to take a lot of understanding from the rest of the family members to get there. But I think it's going to happen. I think they will get it together, since that's the way the question is. All right. So thank you very much, Selena. I appreciate that. Ms. Wheats, how are you? Pinky, you posted way at the top. I'm sorry. But I got to it. I did get to it. All right. Oh, hey, Mendy. It's good to see you too. Oh, Pinky, you're packing, painting, and redecorating. There you go. Well, that's kind of getting away, right? Getting away from things and getting your mind off them and resetting. That's good. That is a good thing. Awesome. Mandy says, may I get a feelings update on the Aries? He's been busy and distant this week. Well, yeah. That is true. Yep, paying it forward. Definitely paying it forward, Fairy Wren, right? I like to help people. I enjoy helping people. I try to see the good in others, and that's why I never see the bad. And that's how I got scammed out of $300, right? That's exactly how that happened. Definitely how that happened. All right, so can we get a feelings update on the Aries? What are we thinking? What are we thinking on the Aries? I have a thing for Aries because that's me. Ms. Wheats is having chicken for dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Everybody's a winner when it's chicken dinner. That's what I had last night. I had chicken dinner last night. All right. Wow, you've got all the kings out there. Well, they're not all kings, but you've got a lot of heavy masculine energy out there, which is really kind of telling, I guess. The Aries is he's feeling very controlling again. These two cards here are showing me that he feels like he's in control of everything that's going on. Hey, Nicky A, how are you? Yeah, he feels like he's in control of everything that's going on, and he wants to keep that control. He wants to be the leader. He wants to be the one who is taking over everything, and kind of, and that kind of doesn't work for you. That's not how you want it to be. You're very confident in yourself, and you have that happiness and that I want to, I feel good about life kind of thing. You don't want somebody controlling you. So that's a struggle, right? That's a huge struggle. And I think, you're to a point where you're strong enough and secure enough in yourself that you may not need Mr. Aries anymore. I think that is he really good for you? I don't think so. Not with this. Not with all this controllingness here. I think that you have the strength to move on. I think you are just looking to enjoy life. Here shows me definitely someone who likes to enjoy life. And again, these two cards and these two cards are a huge struggle internally and externally. I think, it's a fight between the two of you, and that's why he's so distant. And I think it's an internal fight that you're fighting all the time just for yourself. So, yeah. Ms. Wheat says, had some time off, in the mood for cooking. That sounds like a great plan. Mendy, yeah, you've been contemplating getting rid of them. Wow. Very interesting. That's kind of how I read it. That is kind of it. Kayla says, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're doing all right. Hope your neck and back are feeling better, right? All right, so can you get an update on how my Libra is feeling about me? Yeah, you can. You can. All right. Okay. How is he feeling about you? He's feeling very flighty. He's feeling like, things aren't moving fast enough for him. Things aren't moving fast enough for him. You are, you give of yourself, and he has a tough time giving back. He's having a really difficult time giving back. I think that, he's a passionate person. You're right. He's very fiery and energetic, but I think he is, I also think that there's issues with him that are not perfect. I think he's charismatic to a point where he thinks he can get things over on anybody. The Emperor again is showing me that he's a bit on the or on that controlling side. A bit on the controlling side. He wants everything to be in order. He takes responsibility for things, but he also wants things very structured in, if there's a relationship or one coming, he wants to be the one who's in control of things a little more. And I think he's very resourceful. I think he will take initiative on things and be resourceful about them. I just, and I think he's good. I think he's a good person. I really do. So I don't see where anything bad. He's not feeling anything bad about you. I just see where maybe things aren't moving fast enough for him, and you feel like you're doing all the giving and there's no giving back. Right? But I think he's feeling like he needs to be in control. He definitely feels like he needs to be in control. Okay? So that's what I get for you, Kayla. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nicky A says, "Hey, Knight, I have a situation. I want to introduce my boyfriend to my family, but I'm worried about my dad. He is quick-tempered and judgmental. What will be the outcome if I do introduce them?" Ooh. I did this once. I was very quick to judge with my daughter once, and I'll never do it again. That's for sure. So, just a brief idea of, if he does it, then if your dad's going to be real judgmental about him one way or the other, then I think he's going to be the one who loses out in the end, right? I think so. Yep, that's exactly what I see too. That is exactly what I see. I see that, you've brought friends home before and there's been issues. You've brought friends home before and it's become very emotional. It's become an emotional mess for you, unfortunately. It's not just boyfriends, but it's, friends in general that he is very judgmental about. He judges all of your friends, and that's very emotional for you. That really makes you feel nervous, right? It makes you feel very sensitive and very delicate and very much like, you just want to cry, right? You want to cry. I think he doesn't comprehend what it does to you, and maybe he's trying to protect you. Of course, he's trying to protect you because that's what he thinks a father should do. And a father should protect their children, absolutely. But sometimes they have to know when to let go a little bit, just a little, just a little. Doesn't always have to be a lot. But he has to understand that you are older now, right? You're not a 12-year-old anymore. And, so that leaves you two choices. That leaves you two choices, right? And now you are at that point where you have to choose between doing it or not doing it, introducing or not introducing. But you can't get out. You can't get out of here. You see you're in this room, right? And you can't get out of that room until you've taken one of those choices. So, you know how things get. You know how this could end up in a fight of some sort. I think you need to have a talk. I think you need to really have a discussion with your dad first. I think you really need to talk to him before you bring the boyfriend around. So, yeah, I think you need a daddy-daughter talk. And then you can explain things a little better, and things will get better. Things may get better at that point. Okay? So that's what I see for you, Nicky. Yeah, that's what I see for you. Anya, you're very welcome. I see where you finally said, where you said thank you. I finally got to that. That's how far away I've been. All right. So that's what I got. That's what I saw for you, Nicky. I think that makes sense. I think that will make a lot of sense to you. I think you'll understand it. Right? I think so. All right. What's going on with Pinky Lee? Pinky, what's going on with you? Oh, okay. Yeah, moving to your mom since she passed away a couple months ago. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. That's that move. We talked about it once. Yes. This is true. It's true, Nicky. You're right. Dads always see their daughters as their little girl. I don't know how old you are. My daughter is going to be 33 this year. Yeah, I know. And she's still my little girl. And there's just nothing that can change that. There's nothing that's going to ever change that. It's just the way it is. I mean, my dad's 78 years old. My sister's gonna be, or she did turn 49 this year, and he's still her little girl, and that's okay. So sometimes it's okay, but it's sometimes it's just sometimes if you just have a talk, maybe if you just have the conversation with him. I don't know if you've ever done it before. I don't know if you've ever, decided to talk to him before about it. But, this would definitely be the time if you feel extremely strongly about about the boyfriend. If this is a huge step, then I think, you need to really talk to your dad ahead of time. Anya says, my dad is not well at the moment. I'm very sorry. We're very sorry to hear that. Everybody here, I'm sure. Kayla says she's 32 and still dad's little girl. So there you go. Absolutely. It's just the way it is. You're trying to help, but you're trying to help. Is it making a positive difference? Are you doing the right things? All right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I'm just reading along here. Nope. Kayla, nope. All right. He's not doing well. And you're just trying to help, right? You're trying to do all you can to help, and you want to know if it's helping. No. You know what? I really think it is. I can see where he's going through an extremely difficult time. You know, he is going through a very difficult time here with the tower, right? Things are just breaking down left and right. I think this is just, you know, I just think that he's at a point where there has been just a huge unexpected change in his health, right? Nobody really expected it. Nobody thought that he was going to be sick. And now you are doing your best to help, right? Yeah. So I think that's where this starts. I think that's kind of showing me the backstory of it. You know, and I think what you're doing is working. I really do think it's working, because here I can see a very, you know, the very happy family. This is how, maybe, you know, this is how I envision things possibly in the past for you. And I see where you're giving him peace of mind. You're giving him that ease of his, you know, of mind, that, hey, you know what, you know, she's there for me. She's helping me. You know, really, really doing everything that she can. And, you know, it's very appreciated. There's a lot of appreciation in this. I think there will be some type of success with him getting better. I think there's a chance that he will. There's a good chance he'll get better. Something will work out and he will get better. But right now it's an extreme burden on you, right? It's a very extreme burden. You know, you're carrying a lot of baggage, right? You can see that. So I think, yes, it's absolutely working for you, Anya. I think it's working. I think he is feeling appreciative of it. And I think it's giving him that inner peace that you want him to have, right? I think that's what you really want, is for him to have that. And I think he's getting that from you. Okay? So I really do see that. All right. Whew. That was a quick hour. Don't forget, guys, a couple more days. Where are we? What's today? Say Wednesday, right? Wednesday. So 2 more days. 2 more days until we have our big show with my very, very special guest, the Violet Sage, who is absolutely incredible. We'll do a great job. We will have a lot of fun that night. It's going to be fast. It's going to be furious, right? Things are going to happen quick. Readings are going to be fast. They're going to happen quick. We're going to be trying to keep up with people and what they've got to say and all. But yeah, a couple more days and that will be happening. Yeah, you're welcome, Anya. Everybody's, you know, they're all very very much thinking of you, right? So, yeah, I've got it. Yep. So Anya says thank you from all the other people, all the other kind messages. So now, all right. Yeah, thanks, Pinky Lee. All right, so don't forget, yeah, that's what we're doing 2 nights from tonight. 2 nights. Tomorrow night, I'll be back here. I got to get rid of that so we can see. Tomorrow night, I'll be back again, 6 o'clock, just like every night. And we'll have a good time, like we always do. And we'll try to do as many readings as we can. I was lucky tonight. I was able to catch up. I actually caught up with everyone, which was good. You know, but it's been great. I enjoy it being busy. I enjoy having a lot of people here. I enjoy all the conversations that you guys have. So, all right. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. All right. Thank you all for everything, for all your support. Yeah, the Violet Sage collab is going to be a lot of fun. I am looking forward to it also. Again, I'm looking forward to that also. It will be fun. We had a good time on Sunday, and we'll definitely have a good time again Friday night. So, all right, guys, you all have a good evening, and I will catch you tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.